All right, let's get out of here. Back to the helm so we can finish this one up. Sorry, what I meant was the moon. I should have actually been reading when that pop-up hit. All right, let's talk to Eris. Okay, Eris Morn greets you with a grim demeanor. Guardian, if Kaido cannot complete her severance, we must find another way forward. In the meantime, Eris looks past you to a point in the distance. Sorrow's Harbor is again teeming with nightmares. The Leviathan is to blame, but intelligence suggests that Calus has a more direct influence than I previously assumed. It would appear he is reaching out to the witnesses' other denizens on the moon, and the Hive weave rituals beneath the lunar surface to accommodate him. You will find them preparing such a ritual in the sector known as K1 Revelation. Eris's focus snaps back to you. Xivu Arath's forces will hold much of the place. Despite the Lucid Brood's attempt to usurp them, you will no doubt encounter their warriors attempting to block your path, Eris says. I imagine in your path they won't remain obstacles for long. Find out what foul scheme Calus intends to hatch, and if we can manipulate it for our own purposes. So Legacy Bound in Sorrow is going to have us go do the K1 Revelation Lost Sector. So we're going to actually be running through that really quickly. Let's do that. And I think we actually have to, like, select it. So I am going to do just that. We're going to get some Figments of the Darkness for doing this. Real quick, between episodes, I am actually going to do Sever Resolve on Solar only, and I'm going to try to get as many Solar Power weapon kills as I possibly can so that I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, yeah, so I do think I just have to go through the Lost Sector. This is just where the exit is, which is why it is marking it. So let's head on into it and get this done, and I'll just probably use my glaive for most of this, although I should probably check the roll I just got. Demolicious Adrenaline Junkie. That is actually really freaking good. But also the one I'm holding is also really freaking good. Pardon me while I get a cough out there. We're like, let's actually use this new one and try to get its Deep Sight Resonance complete as we go, because that's a really, really fun combo between Demo and Adrenaline Junkie. Although, I want to check its mag real quick, because I don't know if I like... Yeah, it has extended mag. Alloy mag is actually perfect for this, for a glaive, so we'll just use that. But yeah, a lot of fun for this one as we try to build up its damage. So let's hit it with this. Now, unfortunately, Adrenaline Junkie does not actually build up on melee kills, which is the only reason why this isn't actually the best in the world. But the fact that we can continue to do damage with it, throw a grenade, kill everything before I go back to killing stuff again, and then just have it constantly reload for me every time I do, is pretty crazy, actually. So let's keep doing damage here. There we go. Almost was enough for that. Let me get a quick reload in there, and then not to mention the fact that it also amplifies me is kind of nice. Oh, please die. I can't hit this thing. There we go. Golly. I mean, that's kind of fun, though, I gotta say. I kind of like the combo. I mean, it works better, a little bit better on other weapons, if I could be honest with you. But it's still a whole lot of fun. So I'm going to continue to slash my way through here, although I would like to get more special ammo, so I might need to kill a few guys the old-fashioned way as we go. So let's just make our way through here. Not getting the drops that I want, though. So let me do that really quickly. There we go. Almost got him. Oh, man, all these engrams I'm going to have to pick up later. I have so many Umbral engrams, which is good. I mean, Season of the Haunted, I love this season so much because of the amount that it actually throws at you and how easy it is to just constantly get stuff. This was by far the most rewarding season. It had the most weapons to choose from. It had the easiest paths to gain them, to obtain them all. I mean, it speaks volumes that I was able to, for the most part, get every single thing, every single item, or weapon, excuse me, craftable this season with no issue whatsoever. And there was more weapons than ever when I struggled in later seasons to get all of the craftables when there was typically a lot less. So I think that says a lot for how good of a season this was. I cannot get special ammo to save my life. This is not working out too well. But maybe if I can just continue to melee everything, I'll still be able to get the Deep Sight Resonance on this done. At the very least, it doesn't take that away from me. So take these helium coils, although I don't actually need them because I'm pretty sure I'm full on... pretty sure I'm actually full on Glimmer. There we go. All right, let's keep doing damage. Who do we got left here still? Come here, you. Perfect. Throw that in to get the reload. Not bad. Awesome. Now all that remains is you. Let's kill you with that very simply. Break that crystal, break the other one. And then we're just going to hit this guy with a good old-fashioned super. And that should be more than enough damage to kill him. At least I assume. Yes. All right, there we go. So now I can finish this thing up. I just got to open up the chest in here. This is probably the only time. It's funny that the entire time we did the Shadowkeep campaign, it never once like actually asked me to open up this chest because it was never necessary. It was just getting through the door with your firewall fragment. So that's kind of hilarious. There we go. Let's just kill everything else as they spawn in here. Beautiful. No specials still dropping. Kill you guys. One more set of enemies. And then we are done. Wow, one punch and everything died. Not that I'm going to complain. Let's see what we got.
Its nightmare is quelled. Buried in the screams of its death throes lies a call to the pyramid. Calus must have used the relic in this place as a focusing point in lieu of the connections we've severed to the pyramid, Guardian.
All right, I'm going. I'll see you all there in just a moment. And here we are. So we just got to make our way down to where we first encountered those nightmares all the way back in the Shadowkeep campaign. I believe it was Oryx and Gaul that we found along the way. Just got to make it through all these tunnels and we should be good. So probably right here. We're going to have to fight a bunch of enemies. It seems like we should. Investigate the area near the Lunar Pyramid for clues. Locate the pyramid in the enduring abyss through... Okay, I already have that. Just need to see what I can find, but I see something over here.
Calus's loyalists. Egregore spores line their esophagus. They are freshly dead. Empty. I see now. Their lives were forfeit. Spent as a cost to ferry Calus's mind across a vast distance and hasten ingress to the pyramid. Our foe is desperate. But that means our plan is working. I must speak with Keitel. Return to me.
Yes, ma'am. Back to the crown we go. And let me check the postmaster just real fast to see if there's anything in here. Nope, just a bunch of engrams that I literally can't open. So, yeah, I'll head down and take care of this. I got to turn in a bunch of umbrals as well. But let's see what we got.
Calus knew exactly what he was doing. Goading his daughter into striking out on her own. Manipulating her. But there is a silver lining to this cloud. The information you retrieved on the moon has proven to be the final piece of Calus's puzzle. It is no mere curiosity that drew him to the lunar pyramid. He is a consciousness that spreads out like a vascular system. And he is attempting to become one with the pyramid so that he may control it. So that he may wield its power. Worse, it appears as though Calus is not doing so of his own volition. He is doing it at the behest of another, our true enemy. The voice in the darkness. The witness. You must return to the Leviathan, Guardian. Continue your work there while I prepare a ritual to add the Empress to our bond.
Yes, ma'am. Figments of Darkness is ours. Now, let's get out of here. We got one of these to listen to. But the stuff that she's saying is incredibly important for the future as well. Seasonal Haunted has a lot of repercussions for the future. I mean, granted, every season does to a point at this point. But, yeah, Calus is trying to serve the Witness. This is very important for a future expansion, for the Lightfall expansion, because Calus is the big bad now. He is here, he is gathering his power, he is trying to be a direct servant of the Witness, of the darkness, of the greatest foe that we know. This is all incredibly relevant stuff, so keep all of this in mind as we continue. Now let's play this before we call this an episode.
Lord, would your ritual have prevented my failure?
Now you seek the counsel of a hive-tainted witch.
Do you revel in your foresight? Do you delight in witnessing my shame?
I offered you my support. That offer remains. Know that this failure does not define you, Keitel.
You will address me as Empress.
You are not a crown. You do this for yourself, not for the Cabal.
I am the Cabal.
No, you are a woman with a burden, as I was.
There can be no such distinction. Torobatl lies in ashes. From my ranks rise traitors and spies. My incompetence threatens the future of my people. There is no quarter for failure.
You speak Gaul's words. They erode the truth. What is your nightmare? An expectation you must shed like dead skin. What will remain when you do so?
I do not know.
Then you must look past your shame and say, I am more.
Very well. Prepare your ritual.
It awaits.
Oh man, I love Eris's little therapy sessions. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Destiny. Thank you all so very much for watching. Next time, the final Sever mission. At least, I think it's the final Sever mission. It's certainly the last one with Kyatal. And what else is after that? Eris's Severs? Calus's? Mine? Who's to say? Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all then.